Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hope you're having a good day. This stream is supposed to start in, I think, 2 minutes. They said it wasn't quite on 1 o'clock, but we are expecting a reveal. Let me close that. Of the Super Mario Bros. Movie, which I am so curious about. Like, the casting announcement, I think that most people had the same response where we were like, I'm sorry, what? What? Here it is. I just want to know what they're going to make him sound like. I just can't even imagine. I'm very curious.
Hello everyone, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto. As we previously mentioned, in today's Nintendo Direct, we'll reveal the first trailer for the Super Mario Bros. Animated movie for the very first time. This Nintendo Direct is also being broadcast simultaneously at New York Comic Con.
Oh, that's cool.
New York Comic Con. It's been nearly 40 years since the original Mario Bros. Game was released in Japan. Today, lots of people around the world are playing Mario games. Thank you all so much. Finally, the world of Super Mario Bros. Will become an animated movie. We've been working on this movie together with Chris Meledandri
What do you mean finally?
For a long time.
We're not going to pretend this hasn't happened before. Come on now.
All the way through production. The time flew by as we were having fun figuring out how to depict the Super Mario characters and world. Now, I'd like to hear from Chris-san, my good friend and great partner for the movie.
Chris-san.
Let's bring him in. Chris-san.
Thank you, Miyamoto-san.
I didn't think it was going to be Chris Pratt, but still, that's a weird choice.
And the entire Illumination crew of artists. When I tell you that producing the Super Mario Bros. Movie with you and your team at Nintendo has been an absolute privilege. Our crew is filled with Mario fanatics, and they're bringing the very best of their talent to this film every day.
He's taking it a bit too seriously.
Next week, we complete animation. We're knee-deep into lighting and compositing. Composer Brian
You could say this with a bit more
stage in just
fun,
11
I
days.
think.
He's been working hand-in-hand with Koji Kondo to integrate classic themes from the game into the film score. Miyamoto-san, it's been over 7 years since we first started talking about making this movie together. And it is thrilling to finally be here to show the very first look at footage with Mario fans at Nintendo Direct and at New York Comic Con. Miyamoto-san, shall we go ahead and introduce some of our cast?
Okay, Chris-san. Now, I'll introduce two of the stars from this movie. Both of them love Nintendo games and made this into a really fun movie. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Growing up, man, I spent hours of my life stomping Koopas in the original Mario Brothers arcade game at my local laundromat.
It's so weird looking at this dude as Mario. It's so weird.
I mean, maybe years of my life. It's an honor, truly, to be able to speak to the man who created those memories for me. And it's an honor to work alongside him. It's been a lifelong dream of mine to become Mario.
Has it?
That dream, like all dreams, faces one critical challenge. As in the film, I must face off against an utterly ruthless scene stealer. Every great hero needs a diabolical enemy, and I promise you, I could not have been paired with the more perfect king of the Koopas, Bowser, and my friend, the great and hilarious, supremely talented Mr. Jack Black.
Jack Black is
Thank you, Chris,
wild choice too. It's such a wild cast.
Now it's time for us to make this moment all about me. While you've been dreaming about playing Mario, I've been preparing. Look at all this Koopa muscle I packed on. And this flowing mane doesn't just appear overnight. Do you have any idea how long it took me to learn how to breathe fire? I had to go learn it from Gene Simmons of Kiss. And all this hard work's been worth it, though. I am so proud to have been able to collaborate with you and Miyamoto-san as well as the entire Nintendo and Illumination team on this cinematic experience, one that will make its mark on Mario fandom forever.
Definitely.
Much love.
I have worked with Jack Black before, and he was wonderful.
Thank you, Chris-san,
He was a
Jack-san.
really nice guy.
All right then. Thank you all for waiting. Let's press the start button.
Let's go! Got the Northern Lights in there. Lovely, beautiful. It's darker than I expected. Okay, that's interesting.
Behold, the king of the Koopas!
Open the gates!
Ooh, that's good. Oh no.
That is but a taste of our fury. Do you yield?
I do not.
He's really good as Bowser. Not that we didn't think he would be, but it's like the voice he's doing is great.
I finally found it. Now who's gonna stop me?
It's already weird. It's already weird. He looks different. They made him look more Pixar.
What is this place?
Oh.
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry. That one's perfectly fine. Come on, Mario!
That's also pretty good.
Kingdom, here we come.
He's doing Italian. Did he just say Mushroom Kingdom, here we come? Oh no. Oh no.
I want to thank all of you for being part of this
Oh my
moment.
God.
And we're excited to share even more footage in the coming months.
Oh
I'm looking
boy.
forward to it too. What do you think will happen during Mario's adventure in the
can't.
Mushroom Kingdom? Production of the movie is going well.
Holy crap.
Currently, like with any Nintendo game, we're working on the finishing touches. I hope you're looking forward to the next trailer. It'll be a great experience watching the Super Mario Bros. Movie in movie
I
theaters.
can't believe it.
You'll get to see the Mushroom Kingdom on the big screen. Look closely and you'll spot things in all sorts of places. This film can be enjoyed by people of all ages, so I hope you'll get to a movie theater and cheer for Mario. That's all for today. We'll see you next spring in movie theaters. Thank you.
All right, you know? Do you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I actually thought the opening scene was good. I think Jack Black as Bowser is great. I like the humor there. The animation is really nice. It doesn't look just like a video game, which would have been an easy thing to do. It does look like a little bit more Pixar. I even like the humor with the Mario Toad scene. And it does suit Toad as a character with the screaming. I imagine Nintendo has worked really hard to maintain the authenticity of these characters. That's obviously super important to them. It's their literal mascot. But Mario, Chris Pratt Mario, I don't know what we expected, okay? I don't know that anybody expected it to sound incredible, but somehow seeing it come out of Mario's face, it's just weird, man. He's a good actor. He's a good actor. It's not like he can't do the job. It's just really weird, and it's like maybe they chose somebody who's a little bit too iconic. Like, He's been such a leading man, even from Parks and Rec, where he wasn't a leading man. He was such a like a scene-stealing character, and then he goes on to Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't know why I stumbled on that word, and Jurassic, and it's like it's very hard not to just picture Chris Pratt, and I really didn't expect him to just be doing an Italian accent. It's really strange. Okay, let's just watch that little bit again if we can find it. Where would it be? I don't know how directs function. Okay, it's right at the end. Yeah, we could just start here. Because that just sounds like a grown man.
What is this place?
Because even there you can hear he's doing it a little bit. What is this place? It's not completely normal Chris Pratt. He's trying to Mario.
Do not touch that mushroom, you'll die! Oh, I'm sorry.
Big fan of
That
Toad.
one's perfectly
I
fine.
like that a
Come
lot.
on, Mario!
Mushroom Kingdom, here we come!
You know? It looks, also rewatching that second part where I didn't really catch it the first time because I was just shrieking at Chris Pratt. It looks like it's really action-packed. I don't know, like, again, what I expected, but this looks like it's got fun and it's got action, which is generally going to be a great animated film, as long as you've got heart in there too, which is very hard to convey from a trailer. I think it's just going to be very hard for a lot of people who've played any Mario game, which has got to be, you know, millions and millions of people, millions and millions and millions and millions of people, to get past the Mario. It's strange. Having Pratt makes... Sorry, this is just someone from chat. Sekiwo said, having Pratt makes me think they went into production not being fully confident in the product and wanted the extra marketing draw. I would think it probably is about making sure you have a really big name attached to the character, yeah, which, like, I think doesn't work for Mario because the way we know his voice to work. I don't doubt that they were confident, though. I don't know that it would have been that. I think that's probably a separate thing. Jack Black is Bowser and a little bit of Charlie Day as Luigi, I think, at S tier, but I can't get used to Mario's voice. Oh, did we hear Charlie Day as Luigi? I just gotta go back to, like, here.
Mushroom Kingdom,
That's Chris Pratt.
here we come!
Okay, yeah, you're just kind of hearing him scream. I mean, Charlie Day will carry it because he's so funny that it's like, it adds ridiculousness, whereas I don't picture Chris Pratt that way, even though obviously he is funny. He's largely only played comedic roles, or at least that I'm aware of. It's not comical in the way that Charlie Day is. I don't know, dude. It's just weird. I think doing Charles Martinet would have been really hard too. Icy Snacks said that in chat. Because he's also wonderful, by the way. I've met him too, and he was one of the nicest people I've ever met. I spent a whole night with him without realizing that he was Mario, and then when he left, someone was like, you know that's the voice of Mario, and I was like, what? He's a really nice guy. I think that is going to be... The way that he voices Mario in the games is not akin to a full film where he has to be a full realized character. I think that it did need to be different. Potentially he could have done it, but that would have been a struggle, I think, or it would have been strange. And would have had a weird impact on games going forward, potentially. It had to have been a really hard choice. It's a bit too close to Ryan Reynolds' Pikachu. It's going to take time to get over. See, I really liked Ryan Reynolds' Pikachu. Again, I think because of the tone of the film. I don't know. It's just, It's strange. I do think it's a pretty good trailer. Again, I really like the pacing of that trailer. I like what it shows. It looks really pretty. It looks darker than I expected, which is cool. And it's, again, it's not like I thought I was going to go into this and have my mind changed. So maybe we're all just going to take some time and it's going to be fine. It's just really strange. It's really strange. All right. I got to get back to work. Thank you all for joining me for whatever this was. You know, I just sort of